Is it okay? We continue, Srila Prabhupada. I'm not connected. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Amritavani, a nectar of instruction by our Param Gurudev. Nityalila Pavishtam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Vigacharya Astota Sata Shishimat Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada. How should we chant and serve? Until we develop firm faith that service to Lord Vishnu and the Vaishnavas is topmost, we cannot attain auspiciousness. Again, until we develop faith that service to Lord Vishnu and the Vaishnavas is topmost, we cannot attain auspiciousness. Therefore, we should first serve the deity with firm faith and chant the Lord's holy name simply for His pleasure. If we have some ulterior motive, we will not be able to engage in the Lord's service. So the important thing is, again, when we chant for some ulterior motive or personal private for our enjoyment, we are not able to engage in the Lord's service. So the chanting of the holy name is meant only for His pleasure. So when we can chant like this, then we will be successful to enter a higher plane. Therefore, we request everyone, our friends, give up all sinful activities and engage in the Lord's service for His pleasure. What appears auspicious in this world is not actually auspicious. You do not need to artificially dress as a Narad, as if you were in a drama. Worship the Lord and chant His holy name simply to please Him. This will award you auspiciousness. So, nothing external. If you may dress whatever as Narad, you not will become Narad Muni. If you worship the Lord, chant His holy name simply to please Him, this will award you auspiciousness. So not the external dress, not a tilak, anything of this. It is not, it will not make us devotee.
What really gives pleasure to Lord? It's not externally, not nice singers,
Yes.
What is this what really pleases him?
We have to try to chant for his pleasure. It means, what is the chanting, our chanting in the present situation? Is we are wandering in the world and seeing bad and good things.
Counting numbers.
Counting words, yeah. This is not, this has no benefit. We will not get any. But to chant, the best chanting is when we in the morning time perhaps we chant 2 rounds, maybe 4 rounds, or however, how much. Then we come to a point, it's getting really, the mind takes over. And I'm getting to think about when it's prasad, and when we then continue to chant, but then I must tell to my mind, now I have no taste. You know, my mind is pushing me this and there and here and there. But I have to do my duty. I promise to chant. So I do it as a service for the Lord. I'm calling him, I'm hearing. Then the real chanting become more close to the real chanting. This is always a point we have to cross, you know. If you follow our mind, you will just, okay, as long as I can tolerate mind, then I have to do something. I have to arrange something. But when we come to this point, you know, but actually I have to chant, I have to finish my rounds. This is my service to my Gurudev, and this is my service to Krishna. Then you chant Hare Krishna, then you're here. Then we become sincere. Then we do it as a service. And then this may increase and we will get something in return. Something we cannot experience here in this world. Worship the Lord and chant His holy name simply to please Him. This will award you auspiciousness. It is very powerful. Because I have no taste for chanting, but it's normal, you know. Materialists have no taste, we have no taste for chanting the holy name. We want to talk some, the newest news, and we want to tell and hear stories, but we do not want to chant. To chant the name for the Lord. And then it goes deeper, and we will realize something we cannot experience in this world where we are living. Then we are in a different level, spiritual plane. Well, whatever we do, it should be done like this. That expense, you know. First hearing, first chanting, hearing. And why? For what? Hearing for to please Him. So if someone gets experience, he knows how sweet the name is. Because the Lord Himself is the most sweet of all. And He He will appear according to our capacity, our sincerity. We have to have this faith. Like I was rejected by the devotees in Vrindavan. I thought they are my friends, they will help me when I stay the rest of my life. They could not. They had no interest. So I was wondering, and I thought, now I have lost everything. I was really sad. So no help, what is there? Then I chanted on the beads and I thought, but I have one thing, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Radharani, I felt like, you have everything, you have the Maha Mantra. And this chanting, everything you lost, everything, no taste for any. Now, but I have the name, so. And just the next day, I went to Sevakunj and met Gurudev, the first time. This was the result of the chanting. The chanting has to be, always has to be done. I may like it or not in the beginning. Medicine is bitter, maybe bitter to us. But when you get healthy again, then like this is given with the sugar cane. When you have, what is disease? Jaundice. Then the Ayurvedic medicine is you take some sugar cane. But it tastes very bitter, sugar cane, because you have no taste for sweetness. But if you continue to take, then it becomes sweet. Everybody knows sugar cane is sweet. Very nice. So like this, chanting is also like this. It's very sweet, but for us it is sometimes bitter. Mostly. We have not yet developed the taste of the medicine. So in this medicine we can experience most in a situation where we think, I cannot chant more now, because I was enjoying in my mind, I had this enjoying mood, and this chanting was something in the background. But then I lost, my mind took over and I lost the taste for chanting. But then you have to see, oh, I have to chant more rounds. I promised this. So then, because you have no taste for chanting, but you do it as a service, I chant anyway, and then your chanting will become much, much more deep, or much more realization will come. Could you follow this? Everything clear? What is the universal religion? People in this world currently regard activities such as following religious principles or serving our fellow citizens as the topmost religion. But they are nothing but attempts at sense gratification by the atheistic community to the artificial process of karma, jnana and yoga. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that they should give up all varieties of religion and take complete shelter of him. But by creating concocted religious systems in the name of synthesizing all religions, even as they transgress the Supreme Lord's instruction, the atheists are themselves cheated, just as they cheat others. Even though the people accept such concocted religious systems as truth, they distance themselves from actual truth. The endeavors of godless people, proud of their material knowledge, can never be accepted as supreme religious principles or Sanatana Dharma. The only supreme religion for all humanity is unmotivated and uninterrupted devotional service to the Transcendental Lord, Hari. Sanatana Dharma is the eternal occupational duty of the spirit soul and gives benefit to all. The Padma Purana states, Radhananam Savisham Vishnu Radhanam Param Dasmat Paradharam Devi Tatyanam Samachalam. Of all types of worship, worship of Lord Vishnu is best. And better than the worship of Lord Vishnu is the worship of his devotees, the Vaishnava. Therefore, better than worship of Krishna is the worship of the daughter of Vajrabhanu, of Nanda and Yashoda, of Shridham and Sudham, and of Vaktaka and Bhatraka. These are all as eternal associates of the Lord in Goloka. So, what is the path of devotional service? Any path that does not deal with service to Krishna is a non-devotional path. In pure service to Krishna, there is no desire other than the desire to please Krishna. Pure devotional service means to favorably cultivate Krishna consciousness. On the path of devotional service, giving Krishna happiness is the goal. However, on the path of non-devotional service, there is no question of seeking Krishna's happiness. So, however, on the path of non-devotional service, there is no question of seeking Krishna's happiness. The non-devotional path means seeking sense gratification. How can I get the object of my sense enjoyment? So how should we serve devotees of various qualifications? We should engage 10% in the service of the Mahabharata, 60.60% in the service of the Madhyam Bhagavata, and 33.3% in the service of the Kanishta Bhagavata. So it's not, we have to differentiate. It's devotees not all on the same plane, on the same level. So because we do not know who is where, or who is on what level. It's because we belong to the very beginning, Kanishta Bhagavata. If we do not always serve Hari with love, our mind will become disturbed. Service to Hari should be constant. If there's the slightest interruption in our service, the illusory energy will take advantage of it and swallow us. Any moment. We are not concentrated, we are not conscious that we are. Everything we do is please the Lord, Guru and Krishna. As soon as we're thinking on something else, talking some other subject on the external plane, then the illusory energy will take advantage of it and swallow us. And then all our material weakness will catch us again, and we will be illusioned. We will be under the energy of the mental level of the mind. So whatever is done for Krishna's pleasure is devotional service. Rendering service to the Lord is called devotional service. Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya Ras are each progressively superior. A favorable cultivation of Krishna consciousness without any tinge of anyabhilasa, karma, jnana, yoga, and tapa or brata is called bhajan, worship of the Lord. So, favorable cultivation, if you want to become a servant. Then such as Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Kama Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Vrata, Tapasya Yoga cannot be called bhajan because it is done for personal benefit, for personal enjoyment. We want to. That is why should the Lord be satisfied if we are only egoistic and work for ourselves? Then we are under the control of the external energy. Only devotional service or hearing Harikatha can purify the heart completely. Even the restless mind becomes purified and pacified simply by serving the Supreme Lord. If any question, you please ask. You can. How can we questions? Radhe, Radhe. It is a very high level to attain bhakti. It is not easy because this means our conception of why we are coming here in this material world to become God or the enjoyer and the controller and the doer is very much or very intense. So we are not willing to give this up so easily. So we have to go through many purification processes. The Lord, when He is merciful, He will arrange so that we will understand this is not the real place where I can find what I'm looking for. This is the place of quarrel, of fighting all the time, because it's ignorance. Ignorance is dominant. And this way we are controlled by this illusion, ignorance. Now, how will our material desire be vanquished? Srimad Bhagavatam says that Lord Krishna, who is the benefactor of devotees, resides in the hearts of devotees who are engaged in hearing His name, form, qualities, etc. He destroys all the lusty desires in their hearts, totally. Thus, for one who daily hears or glorifies the most auspicious topics of the Lord soon personally appears in his heart. If we can hear Krishna Katha from a bona fide spiritual master and chant the Lord's holy name constantly, then mundane thoughts will be vanquished and remembering Krishna will become a constant affair. The influence of chanting makes remembering Krishna spontaneous. By regularly hearing and chanting about the Lord with a simple heart, all our obstacles are destroyed. We will achieve auspiciousness. The path devoid of Krishna Katha is a non-devotional path. Devotion service means cultivating Krishna consciousness. The word cultivation means to serve continuously. When a living entity is fixed in devotional service, he is called a devotee. Devotional service is a high level. Sometimes when I see our Indian travelers now, he's a very nice devotee. He's bringing him here. But I cannot see any devotee there. He's coming just for personal interest, enjoyment. Nobody comes. No real devotee will come just like from nothing, you know. This is devotee. Devotee means something. He is called a devotee when a living entity is fixed in devotional service. He is called a devotee. Because devotional service means to please Krishna. When practicing devotional service, there's no question of desiring sense gratification. The devotees do not serve Krishna for any other purpose than to please Him. A very simple principle.
Just now I wanted to say how simple instruction
but very complicated for nobody can follow. It is. It is a long way to come on this plane. The first step in devotion service is to develop faith, because the Shastra states that faithful persons are qualified to execute devotional service. In the beginning, therefore, we should hear scripture in the association of devotees, so that our faith in the purport of the scriptures will be strengthened. If we have not come to understand our relationship with Krishna, it is not possible to engage in devotional service. Srimad Bhagavatam states, Bhakti Parameshanupavo Virakti Anyatra Jaisatrika Ikakala Patmanabhyamanasya Yahasnata Syustusti Pustikshat Bhaya Nugashan. Devotion, direct experience of the Supreme Lord, and detachment from other things. These three occur simultaneously for one who has taken shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the same way, that pleasure, nourishment, and relief from hunger come simultaneously and increasingly with each bite for a person engaged in eating. So detachment from material enjoyment and knowledge of the Absolute Truth appear simultaneously in the course of practicing devotional service. Detachment from material enjoyment and knowledge of the Absolute Truth, they appear simultaneously. When you have become detached to run for sense gratification, automatically, simultaneously, in the course of practicing devotional service, the truth will appear. We cannot become detached from material enjoyment and come to know the Absolute Truth without practicing devotional service. So without devotional service, we are not able to really understand. Devotional service is attained only in the association of devotees. While executing pure devotional service, there is no desire for religiosity. There is no desire for religiosity. What is the meaning? What is religion nowadays? Ketava Dharma, yeah. Cheating religion. We come to God, we come to Krishna. Please give me this, arrange this for me. And this. So we make God our servant. This is cheating religion. So detachment from material enjoyment and knowledge of the Absolute will appear simultaneously in the course of practicing devotional service. When we give up to only think about my happiness and my I and my, automatically knowledge of the Absolute Truth appears in the same simultaneously in the course of practicing devotional service. We cannot become detached from material enjoyment and come to know the Absolute Truth without practicing devotional service. Devotional service is attained only in the association of devotees. While executing pure devotional service, there is no desire for religiosity. this kind of religiosity. Because religiosity, the next step is economic development. And then karma, sense gratification, karma, vasti. When I got economically, when I got everything external, then I want to enjoy it. Or liberation, who is another trap. Because it's also down, because I am completely fried what I experience in this world. So I want to have peace, I want to get out. But there's only self-interest. It is not, I cannot make a relation with the Lord, only with his impersonal aspect, Brahman. So I can melt with the whole and I can think I am now God, or like God. This is the explanation. What is real devotional service and what is not. Any question? Any?
This power, but people in general, but their experience, maybe some have some good qualities or some skill. Then this power, but he feel through this execution of this work or something, then he really think I'm God. I am really God.
You'll be imitating him. Even if you have no power, everyone thinks he knows the truth as it is, because he is living according to his truth, what he thinks what is right and what is wrong.
I saw one football player, famous football player. He told to this journalist, to the reporter, he told, when I say that I'm God, you think that I'm joking. It's not a joke. I can imagine what is God and what is confidence.
Yeah, wait 50 years. You can ask him again. Or not.
And Yamadutas knock on the door.
Yes. This is only we are living in such a small universe. We don't dare to look what more is there. We are seeing only our basically we're living in our own universe. Everybody who's disturbing me is wrong in any way. This is a material world. But there is we can also bias people. They are not seeing enemies in everyone. They try to be peaceful like this. But what they are doing still is this I want to enjoy. They go to the heavenly planet. Everything is according to our activities, how we act. This thing will come in the same way back to us. Is it not logical? Nobody can prove that it is not like this.
Pure spiritual life is impossible to live without help of pure Gurudev, pure Vaishnava, pure association. It's impossible.
Yes, we are fortunate to have such great personality in such a powerful line. So we are able to reach a level where others will never experience in this world. The world where there is no birth and no death. Okay, we can close here. Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Sri Gurudev Nitya Leela Bhupstam Sripad Bhagavani Sarvacharya Stokasa Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaidya